More intermediate eights now, and more collegiate colleges from the US coming over here to contest on the most famous rowing stretch in the world, because it's Thames Rowing Club going up against Princeton University, USA. And this is the Princeton 1V, Angus, and we've not seen them here in Henley since 2015, and they're back with a bang.
Yeah, certainly. Going up against club crew, Thames Rowing Club, I believe it's their first date, and that's going to be a real interesting matchup for Thames, racing against one of the best crews in America.
Yeah, and one of the things I think Thames has on their side is that despite the majority of this crew being in their sort of mid to late 20s, early 30s, they've got oodles and oodles of Henley experience and Henley winners on board as well. And Thames really holding it here to the Princeton 1V, who are fourth at the IRA National Championships, the fourth best university college eight that America has to offer this year. And Thames Rowing Club holding them now to just one length.
Yeah, well, Thames have got real good pedigree in terms of winning, and I think when you're surrounded by winning crews, you have that belief in the club, and it becomes a little bit unacceptable to lose, and they're using that now to stay in contact with this very strong Princeton crew.
A hugely strong Princeton crew indeed, and Thames are doing the business here as they come towards the centre part of the course. This is where it's hurting the most, and it's easy to sprint off the start and take it to somebody in the first few hundred metres, but this is where really that race plan, that maturity, that fitness, stamina and ability to execute all come into play when the legs are burning and the lungs are really hurting. Princeton are they're still up there in the ratings, aren't they? They're pushing this boat along, this eight along, with some gusto.
Yeah, I think with the eights, it's very much about a sprint, and you have to keep that high rate of striking just to keep the boat speed up. You know, that Princeton crew are just tapping it along, and it's very, very difficult then to find a sprint, because you're almost you have to get up to that top speed and maintain it almost the entire way.
Well, the chase is on for Thames Rowing Club here, who have got the unenviable task of coming into the regatta enclosures a length down, trying to chase down the Tigers of Princeton. And the launch following there, there'll be plenty of spectators from both clubs, coaches, supporters, family and friends who will watch how this unfolds. And Thames Rowing Club now will look back on the Remenham Club. James Beattie in the stroke seat, backed up by Ben Thompson, Jake Brown, Max Deering, Felix Rawlinson, Henry Lamb, Max Ridgewell and James Palmer here for Thames. Have got just a canvas overlap, I think, on the Tiger Heavies. And there is the bow seat, James Palmer. 14 previous Henleys, some of which representing Thames Rowing Club. And what's that they've got on the bows there? Is that a little rubber duck?
It does look like a mascot or something, a little rubber duck. Maybe that's going to bring them luck in the final bit, and they're certainly giving it a go, Thames Rowing Club.
Wow, that was a big move there from Thames Rowing Club. They're going to have to throw the kitchen sink at this, and that little rubber ducky. Maybe they're racing for the rubber duck as their mascot. They'll know he wants to cross the line first. Cruising towards the stewards' enclosure now. Princeton still look like they've not been able to take their foot off the gas. They're robust here. They're really having to work hard to keep Thames Rowing Club at bay.
Thames are really coming back now. It looks like they're about half a length down, but I think they're just about to run out of room.
Wow, a very impressive race here from Thames Rowing Club in this Ladies' Challenge Plate. Great to see the club stepping up to the intermediate events, but Princeton won't have come across here if they didn't think they meant business here in this intermediate eights events, and it'll be half a length over the line to Princeton ahead of Thames Rowing Club.